takes a good while to get this stuff cleaned up. It takes everybody a good while. I don't care who you are. You know, even if you, I don't care what, I don't know, blue bowl, schmoo, Miller table, schmiller table. Yeah, still takes a good while. What's wrong? What's wrong with him? Well, you might know if you follow my channel. This little guy here, the gold cleaner, 48. Yeah, it's a 4-inch wide, 8-inch long, super concentrate cleaner. Maybe 12 years ago when I first started prospecting, I'd pan real careful, right? I get down, I have a few flakes of gold. That was it, you know, like, no dirt. Took me about an hour or something. And then progressively over the years, I've been getting lazier and lazier. And now I got a disease, you know, I start panning, I'm like, okay, there's the gold, suck it up, and then I don't clean it all the way. A while back, Gold Squad Prospecting, yeah, Jason, peace, baby, we love you, man. We were talking, and he says, yeah, I should make some little gold cleaner looking thing, you know, and something you can clean up your gold with. So I spent some time designing this thing. Yeah, what we got here is a nice flat plate. We got a couple of little catches here in case a piece of bigger gold rolls down there or something that's balled up. And of course it'll catch a lot of your black sand and whatnot. It's got a little stair step here, and the only reason I made the stair step, you know, it's got a little catch in them also, is because once in a while a little tiny piece of gold gets over, and when that happens, it'll fall all the way down. And when there was nothing here, just straight down, it was a little bit of a pain to kind of get it back or suck up all the material. And of course you can just wash it into the corner, wash it out into a pan, and then rerun it. So it's not a big issue, but I put this little cascade in here, so yeah, it's kind of a fun thing. Okay, and anyway, yeah, it just recirculates the water through this unit, and it comes out here, and it doesn't come out perfectly smooth and flat. And there's a point to that. What I did is I incorporated some features in here which create eddies. It's like if you got a rock in the river, the water blows by it, you know, you can see it busting over it maybe, but alongside of it, you'll see an eddy, a little tornado, right? When I hit it super flat and smooth, what would happen, by the time I get the thing, you know, at the angle necessary to get off the, you know, the dirt, kept designing it over and over and running cons across them. And then I found, making the little eddy current technology inside here, that little bit of motion in the water is enough to, when you got a pebble in there, it's your gold's sitting there too, it's heavier, much heavier, that eddy current will get in this thing. Instead of it just sitting there, maybe even trapped by a piece of gold, that eddy current will be whittling on this guy, and it'll roll off and wash off. So yeah, that is purposely done so these things run really good, super fast. This gold cleaner is kind of personal stash. Crappy material, but I like the color for the video. So anyway, well, I'm going to use that one for the video. But yeah, anyway, what comes in the box is the main unit, obviously. A snuffer bottle, a magnet cleaner. Cute little fella. Don't underestimate its power. It's not meant really to clean up a massive amount of dirt like this. I expect people, of course, like normal, you would pan this out like I did. Anyway, I double panned it. I got a tiny bit more gold. I don't think I put that in the last video. But bottom line is this has just got basically rocks and sand and a little bit of magnetics in it. So what we got here is the cons from that. And this does have the gold in it. All right, and I panned it down, as you saw. If you look at the last video, you see how I panned it down on one of my little pocket pans. And anyway, there it is. And we're gonna clean that up here so we don't have all that dirt in there. Well, if you guys could see that, hopefully you can. Pretty dirty stuff. So you get the magnet, you get the hose, you get the pump for the hose, and you also get little USB, just a 1 amp, 5 volter, That's all it takes. You can plug this thing into anything, a computer, whatever, any USB, plug like that. But anyway, it comes with its own. So if you got AC, you can plug it into there. Or if you have some kind of little gizmo like this, which is basically just a battery that I can charge my phone on or whatever. Yeah, it's got a USB plug, and I run that thing just fine for a long time. Days, actually. I ran on this one for 3 days when it was fully charged. Besides that, you get, this is kind of your coarse cleaning tool. Of course, you can use the back of the brush to poke away any little black material that isn't gold. And of course, you can also use the brush side. It also comes with a tilt plate. This tilt plate, what it does is when you first put in your material, if it's super fine stuff, if it's nice chunky gold, it's no problem. And you can just run it probably dead flat and it'll knock off your material. But if it's super fine stuff, you may want to start this dude on, like, it's got different numbers here, 12 millimeter, 9, 6, and 3. So this is different heights that you can kind of reverse jack this thing like that. So the water is actually flowing uphill. And then of course your material has a lot harder time coming off, especially your gold won't come off. And so anyway, I like to reverse jack it a little bit when I first start. And that's what we'll do with Flower Gold Wizards material, because yeah, I'm thinking it'll probably float off, or otherwise if we just leave it flat, there's pretty good current through here. It's going to pull off a lot of material right away. And of course, if you forward jack it like a normal Sluice box or whatever, yeah, it'll fly off there. So it's totally variable and very easy to run and very quick to set up. Okay, let's set this thing up here. What we got to do here is we just got to hook the hose on to here. It just pushes on. And it's got these little hose locks down here on the bottom. We can lock them right in. Just gently push them in and wiggle a little bit like that. Very convenient, super easy. And you can push the pump right on there. There we go. Well, it's sitting pretty flat. Put that dude right down here. Of course, we're doing a lot of talking instead of actually setting it up, but that's okay. Test. It's so noisy. I love it. So quiet. Yeah, great. One of the other really good things about this thing, 10 ounces of water. There we go. Oh yeah, you don't need much. Just a few drops. Pour it anywhere, basically. But yeah, we're trying to do it a little bit more like that. So 10 ounces. That's all you need. Let's hit the gas here and see what happens. It's going to take just a second here because it's got air back built up in here, right? You can see a little eddy currents coming out of there. So anyway, yeah, we got it up and running, right? That's it. We're running. So I'm going to jack this stuff, just like I said. I'm going to jack it 9. I got the 12 hanging out there. I just got it on the 9 step. So it's up 9 millimeters on this end. Let's get Flower Gold Wizard Cons up and running. So let's try just a little bit here at first. Like you guys may want to run it. You don't have to do it exactly like that. However, we'll do that for the video. All right, we're up on the 9, right? So we're 9 millimeters up on this side. So the water's flowing uphill at this point, as is the material. I can see some tiniest stuff still going. It's just floating with the natural flow of the water. And of course, a little bit of eddy current action dislodges it. I want to show you that here because that's interesting stuff here, I think. Let me get you in here a little bit. Hopefully you can see the material coming off there. Let me get my other light down here so we can really illuminate it. You see, we got a little bit of material collected up already. But what happens is if you look at it real carefully, you'll see those little specks and they won't move straight. They're in eddy currents, right? You can see way back here, right? Those eddy currents are whittling on our pile. So we're starting to whittle it out without even doing anything, without touching anything. That's what's going on. And of course, at a very mild running speed, right? We're running uphill, and yeah, very difficult to get the material off going uphill. I'm gonna just get on it just a little bit with this guy here. Just a little bit. I just want to poke at it and see what comes off at this extreme angle. Because this is a very slow running at this point, right? Almost nothing. A few things tried to go, right? So let's go down to 6. Now we're at 6. I can see a couple more little pieces coming off now, right? So none of this is gold here. This is just dirt, basically. Oh shoot! You know what I didn't do? We didn't do this. I didn't do this. I'm just going to try and grab some right out of here, right? Wow! Look at all the magnetics. Knucklehead. Yeah, let's put them right back in. Actually get all this stuff here a little more wet. Let me get a couple teaspoons of water in there. We're supposed to pull the mags off this first. Yeah, spilling water all over. That's why you need a napkin or something there. Okay, let's get the magnetics off this. I think we got most of them off right there. Okay, folks, I got myself a little pan here with some water in it. Let's pull the plunger up here. Clean off those mags. Let's try one more shot here at the title. And if you stratify it a little bit like that, you'll pick up less gold. Now it may have a bit of gold in there. Like I said, we'll take a look at that here afterwards. There we go, there's our magnetics. So yeah, very functional. Okay, this guy here has been running all this time at 6. We'll put it down to 3. Now we're at 3 millimeters. See more material coming off, right? There's actually some pretty clean gold up there. Let me fuss with it just for a second. Let me show you how fast this really is. I just want to show you how slow you can run it first here, right? We could have had this gold clean long ago if we really wanted. So, it's got a big old piece of gold here that came in that bag. It's sitting there all lonesome there. But yeah, you can see some of the rocks and stuff coming off here. You can quickly clean this little notch out just by running this guy along it like that. Now it's in the second one. And now it's all gone. And I don't see any gold in there. Okay, I'm pulling out the tilt plate. We're running our bone flat here now. Now we're flat. Now look at some of the material, right? You can see some of it going back and forth in eddies, right? It's caught up in these little eddies, and that light stuff easily gets dislodged from behind the other material and comes off there. Now, you may not believe that, but I'm telling you what, it does. It surely does. Now there's a little bit of bronze in here still, because I'm lazy. But you can see all that coming off there, right? And no gold in there. No gold in those guys so far. So let's do this here. This is our magnetics, right? Let's put our tilt plate on this side. Let's put it up on the 3. There's the 3 right there. I can see some sparkly looking stuff, but that don't look like gold to me. You know what it looks like? It looks like pyrite. Because the gold's a lot duller. See how shiny that looks? I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. So look at the eddies now, busting all that material up. Let's do a little sweep on it one time. Sweep it back upwards towards the flow stream. Like that. Yeah, see that's pyrite. And a big old hunk that just flipped. Yeah, a hunk of pyrite there. So yeah, no gold coming down so far. Just all the junk. Now there might be a tiny speck in there or something. I don't see anything just yet, but this has got some pretty small gold in it. There's another big hunk of pyrite right there. This guy. That's not gold. That dude pyrite. Look how easily it moves, right? So yeah, they almost got clean gold, even though we're not even trying to go fast. We're going almost as slow as you can, so I can show you how it functions, right? So, yeah, no gold in there. So now we're down to, this is almost all gold up here. Yeah, all these chunks and all this other material is simply heavier rocks, basically, for a lack of a better term. I could see a couple little pieces of gold starting to wiggle here, right? Like they want to get away. But what I'm going to do here is put her down flat again. I'll poke at this piece. Oh, that's a hunk of gold. So all this stuff here is pretty clean. I'm just sweeping to the side here now. Just going to sweep it straight over here, just to get it out of the main channel, like that. Poke at these guys just a little bit while we're flat, see what we got. Now one thing I like to do also with this, just grab with your fingers, and I'm looking at my material, right? I'm looking for gold, and I can see a piece up here, and a piece right here, but this other stuff, nothing. So I'm watching that gold, still holding tight. This is almost gone. Oh, there's a big rock holding up the program, you see that? It's got a big hunk of material there, like this piece of pyrite, and like that big rock there. That'll stop the flow. Of the other material from quickly coming off. So that's why you poke at it a little bit with a brush or with a little tool like this. And like I said, picking it up on the somewhere, eyeballing it. Boy, is it fast. Okay, so now I can set it flat again, and I can see some of this is gold. So I'm going to move that dude over to the side also. Just like that. Now this material here is about 99.9% gold right there. See one little hunk of black stuff in there, but we'll let it slide for now. Okay, down here, I see no gold. Like I said, there's probably a little tiny chunk in there somewhere. A microscopic piece, right? But I don't see it yet. I didn't see it. All right, there we have it. So that's clean gold right there. Very clean. Let me shut this dude down. I'll sweep it out here a little bit and I'll show you up close. Take a little look at it. Now it's got a couple dirty pieces of gold mixed with it, but looks like it's all gold pretty much to me now. Yeah. Okay. Let me get you down here and take a look at it. Okay, you see that? And I'll zoom you on in when we do the film here, but yeah, very clean. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the remainder of this material, I'm going to put it right on in there with it, with our clean gold. You know, normally you would suck that up with your snuffer bottle. You suck up your clean gold and get it out of there. But just for a running example, borrow a little bit of your water there, dude. And maybe one more little squirt. Okay, we got her. All right, there's all that flour gold material right there. All right, we're just going to hit the gas here, bone flat, just like it is. Now see, all this stuff normally you'd pan off slowly. And everybody knows it's been panning for a long, long time. And oh my Lord, some days it's like, Jimmy Christmas, why does it take so long? And it's got heavies in there. And it gets mixed in with that fine gold and boom, man, it's difficult. Let me jack this dude up on 3. Take a look at it. Yeah, on 3 it's ripping, man. Ripping nicely. Getting rid of all that pain in the butt stuff. We sure are. There's the biggest mountain rock in here. How did that one survive? Get out of there. Show ain't gold, cause see it moving? And gold don't move that easy when it's that big. Clean out our little lock channels here to inspect our inspection channels. Okay, so let's go fast here. Let's see how fast we can do it now, okay? Now we got all this gold in here. I'm just gonna sweep it up towards the eddy currents up here. Just like that. Sweeping it up, baby. We're sweeping her up. Just pushing it right along with this here little cleanup tool. You see how clean it already looks? All this material we got off it. I like to do this, just like I said. I'm looking for gold shooting down there. It looks pretty clean so far. I'm gonna stop, get back to my 3mm. Okay, this stuff here looks pretty kaput. I don't see a thing in there. Not that there could be a microscope. Flower gold wizard got some small gold sometimes. So, yeah. So let's get everything away from the edge again. Get it out here in the main channel. We've got a lot of work going on. How many minutes have been? 2 or 3? I've been flapping my lips mostly. Mostly lip flapping. But that gold is about 99% clean right now. Already finished. Okay? I'll let you guys take a look at that. Showing you how fast. Yeah, see that? See how clean it looks already? Right? All our material is right there. There it is. There she is. Okay. So it's like before. Let's go up on 6 one time. Just let it sit on 6 for a minute here. So now we're on 6mm on this side, so we're like a normal kind of angle you would run like a sleuth box or something. And of course it's stripping off that material quite quickly. This is pretty heavy stuff here. No gold though. Clean out our channels real quick. You can see our gold, if a piece of gold falls in there. Yeah, just about clean. All right, now we got a little bit of gold and material up here in these eddies. You just run your tool back and forth like that. It's cleaned off. Cleaned off. Now it's just stripping that material. I'm gonna give it one of these real quick again. I'm looking. Oh, I see a piece of gold there. It's trying to go. It says, I'm light and flat. I'm going, baby. I'm light and flat, and you're at a big angle. So yeah, sweep it up here. It's like that. Yeah, we are so close to being clean right now. Do one of those. See how that come off here? Go back of this away. Couple more. We're about done. We're just about done. So fast. So incredible. Once I'm not on film and I'm just cleaning something up, I can clean this up in about, I'd say 5 minutes. Total time. Pour the water in, get it up, so mess around. 5 minutes, I'm done. So, I don't see any gold again just yet. Clean those up just in case, because now we're down to the nitty gritty. We're down to almost perfectly clean gold. Let me go up here a little bit like that. Yeah, we're so close. There's a couple pieces on there that look kind of dark, but I think they got gold on them, or they are gold. Oh, there's a piece of gold right in with that. I'm trying to chuck it over the side. Yeah, I found that this tool here is the quickest and the fastest and easiest for getting down to it, for cleaning it up that quick, you know, because you can just drag it like this. Just like that. Now, I'd say we're pretty much done. Now, shut it off. I saw this big piece of gold here, a pretty good sized piece, getting underway, chunking right out of there. Let's get everything away from the edges. We'll take a look at this stuff. Yeah, this is it's a pretty good tool. I think this is a pretty good cleanup tool here. And I wouldn't lie. I'm not lying. I don't lie to you, ever. We don't do that, Bert. Yeah, I think it's something that most people could use. This little piece right here, next to that black hunk, whatever that is. That's got a little piece of gold on it. No wonder. Okay, that black hunk's got a hunk of gold on it on one side. Yeah, so we ain't gonna get rid of him. I could see that with my glasses and my x-ray vision. Okay, I'm gonna give it one more little shot, I think, here. I see a couple micros coming out of there. Super micros. Yeah, I think that's enough. Done. So yeah, I'll show you guys this gold here now. You guys judge for yourself. You judge, Mr. Flower Gold Wizard Jason, man. You judge for yourself. You judge for yourself. Right there. Yeah. And that's how our Flower Gold Wizard gold gets cleaned up. Peace, baby. I'm going to sell some of these. So if you have some interest in getting one of these guys, and I basically have a couple colors. I have this color, and I have the blue. I don't really have any gray, because this light gray doesn't print that well. It's kind of a cheap filament, and so yeah, I don't want to sell those. But yeah, the blue and the kind of almost purple, kind of mauve or something color. But yeah, this actually, you can see the gold quite well in this color, quite well. So yeah, yeah, all these items here. Yeah, the little jack tilt plate, and then of course the pump, the motor, the USB power gizmo, wherever I put it, somewhere. There it is. Ah, there it is. This guy. And nobody wants the magnetics. The little mag grabber tool, and yeah, the little scraper tool, and a bottle with the little seal plate. Yeah, I'm gonna try and offer those to you for a limited time. I'll let you a limited time. Yeah, it's kind of a limited offer. You know, I don't know if I want to do this long term, but yeah, I thought many people could really benefit from something like this, and it really is pretty good. I think it's really superb for $40 free shipping. $40 free shipping, and that's about as cheap as I think you can get anything cleaned up. The cheapest kind of cleanup tables around, about 200. You need like 5 gallons of water, you know, a battery, you know, a pump, and spilling and heavy. And yeah, by the time you get it set up, you could be finished with this. Finished with your cones, for certain. And this thing you can run in your truck, in your camper, out on your lawn, anywhere you want, because it's so portable. And of course, you need a little power supply if you want to run it totally portable. But yeah, the little power supply is like 40 or $50 or something by itself. And so, but you can get one about 20 bucks, I think, and you know, run this thing all day long. And yeah, like I said, 10 ounces of water, so easy to set up. Yeah, 40 bucks, free shipping in the continuous U.S., right? Not you know, Hawaii and Alaska, because that's much more shipping cost. And anyway, I'm gonna put them on eBay also. If you want to get one, feel free. I think you'll be happy. You know, you can spend a lot of time. Got a little gold like this, right? And you're panning away, and you're getting your black sand out, and it's coming out, right? It's got gold all through it. Other than that point where you got to rerun it again, of course, and you can tap and all that. I got it. You know, we've been doing this for a long time, and they keep working your black sand down nice and slow. Suck up the clean stuff. Or do it, push it around, get the mags off. Yeah, and eventually you get clean gold, of course. Everybody does it. Everybody finish pans that does this stuff. But that is a game changer. Well, that biggest piece didn't go. Yeah, scumbag. Yeah, up there, that thing. That's a nice piece of flower gold, Mr. Flower. There, I got her. Flower gold wizard, man. Getting a little piece right there. Okay, we got her, baby. She clean. So you ever show people gold in your bottle, right? And you're like, hey, it looks like dirt. Not this. Not that, right? Yeah. There's clean gold, baby. We love you. Have a great day. Happy New Year again. It's still January. Peace, baby. Prospector Tripp out.